guys. I have like Kenny Loggins or something going on, which should take a few of us back a little bit in the background. I don't even know if that's legal, if I'm allowed to have him playing back there, but I thought it'd be better than just not having anything. But anyway, how is your week going? I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so glad that you're showed up for yourselves to do a little crafting and to breathe a little deeper. I think that, I catch myself breathing really shallowy as I get going through my, is that a word? As I get going through my day, and I realize that, I haven't stood up, I haven't stretched, I haven't, just relaxed my shoulders, and I realize that, work just has a lot of tension to it, and crafting doesn't do that for me too much. I usually can go a long time with crafting. I think there's something about doing something that just kind of lights you up inside that makes a big difference in how you feel. So I'm so glad that you're here, because that's the point. The point is to, you do not have to make what I'm making. You can make whatever you want. You can doodle if you're at work and they let you watch this. You can do whatever it is that you want to do, as long as you're just, taking a break for yourself, creating something new, using your crafting to kind of calm you down for the week. I think it's just really important. So thank you so much for being here. And I am just completely honored that you would spend your time with me when you're crafting. That's just such an honor to be in your homes and to craft alongside of you. And I will always make sure that this is free and available to you guys, and that you can just come and craft with me. And remember that if you don't make it to this crafting thing live, it will automatically, at the end of the live, it will go into our Facebook group, and you can just search for it by files. I'm going to work a little harder on making the files a little more searchable, so if you want to find a project, you can do it that way or whatever. And then I'm kind of slow with it, but it will also be on the YouTube channel. So we will eventually get all of the lives on the YouTube channel in case you want to like go back, or you miss something, you're coming in a little later, then you can do that. So anyway, I always share something that we've kind of been working on around here, and you guys all know that we've got a new CNC machine, and I was super honored. I had a friend, a friend of mine call me, talk to me about creating a beautiful craft something. She gave me no guidelines or limits for her daughter Neely's foundation. She runs a chronic children's foundation, and she does it so that she can raise money so that children who have a chronic disease that they're going to have for a long time can have a little bit of joy in their lives. She does special things, gives them lessons if that's what they're after, or whatever. So really cool foundation. And so we're going to be making a sign for that, I think is what I'm going to do. So we've been working with the CNC machine, and I've kind of got a special sign that we're going to be working on that I probably won't reveal till right before. But we did do this one. Okay, what do you think of this one? Pretty cool. And see, the CNC machine cuts those out 3/4. Hello, Charmaine. I'm glad to see you. I'm terrible about looking over there, but I will be better. I will be better. So anyway, this is what we made with the CNC machine. It's pretty big too, you can tell. And I'm pretty excited about it. So that's just one of the easy ones that we did. And so I'm going to have a really cool one that's going to be coming up for that. So any other news? I don't know. I can't think of any other news right now. If it comes to me, of course, I chat a little too much during my crafts, so I will be chatting if I come up with anything. But today, if you checked out the email, if you wanted to craft along with me, we are doing Jennifer Maker's Halloween hat, her countdown for Halloween. And I will tell you that there were a couple funny things that happened on my way to this craft. So my daughter just came in with something we've been looking for in the mail for a long time, just arrived. Very interesting. Anyway, so this was kind of an interesting craft. I will talk to you a little bit about it as I get going. I'm going to now turn the camera around so you can see my craft space, and then I'll kind of tell you what's going on. So if this makes you a little sick, I'm sorry. I'll try to do it as fast as I can. Okay, here we go. Just gonna, don't go anywhere. I'm just moving it so you guys can see my workspace. It's a little easier if the camera is pointed down. And so I'll try to do that right now. Camera pointed down so you can see my workspace. A little easier. Man, I'd open up my clamp so wide that I'm struggling to get it back down. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Okay, almost there. Looking a little. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. You guys can see the whole thing. Perfect. All right, so I gotta tell you, this was really kind of a funny thing for me. So, when I was getting Jennifer, sorry, I'm over here on the other side of the house, grabbing them back. So when I pulled up Jennifer Maker's project, she said, I don't know why I heard, this is really funny, I don't know why I heard that it was 80 sheets of paper, but it was really 18, which is really funny. So yesterday I went on my lunch hour and I went up to Michael's, and they had these, they're hot buy pads for $5, which was great. And I bought me 2 of these because I thought I needed like 80 sheets of these pads. And she does, hers is a kind of a cutesy pattern. She's got a cutesy patterned, Halloween patterned paper that she uses, which is really cool. I'm not a big cutesy decorator too much. My kids are a little grown, and so my Halloween decorations are a little more, you know, like grown up, I guess, a little bit. So I, instead of doing a Halloween paper, I picked this Star Seeker paper, which is kind of really cool. I thought it went really well with my, you know, kind of more sophisticated, I guess. I don't know how sophisticated it is, but a little more sophisticated Halloween decorations. So I thought it was really cool. I picked this one up, and then I proceeded to, you know, follow her directions to get the whole thing cut out. This thing is a large kind of monster. It's a lot of pieces. It's got like a bunch of pieces. So, and one of the things I did do on hers, she made the hat brim out of like black and orange, and, you know, made sure it looked really Halloween-y. I kind of didn't want to do that, so I used some pattern paper where she didn't. This could very well come to bite me. It might not look all that cool. We'll have to see. So anyway, this is what I've decided to do, is this stuff, and I still feel like you guys are a little like far away from me. Let's see if I can get a little closer. There we go. That's a little better. Hello, Melissa. I'm so glad you joined. I every once in a while like check and see. You know, I'm always operating on half a brain and technology that I didn't grow up with. Okay, so after I cut out all of her things, the other thing I did that's different from her project is I thought that the hat looked a little kind of plain on the top and kind of cutesy. So I cut out a bunch of succulent flowers that I'm going to use too. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if I can do this. When I started cutting all this stuff out, it took me like 2 hours to cut it out. I mean, I was doing other things and just loading the paper as I went, but this is a monster project. So pretty excited to see how it goes. I haven't done this much paper in a long time, so we'll see how it goes. And I might have to get on my phone once in a while and see the little video on how to put it together, because we'll see. So the first thing that she says that you will need is 18 pieces of paper, not 80 like I thought, but now I have just a whole bunch of this beautiful paper I can use for something else. And you're going to cut out, what I cut out was a whole bunch of boxes. They're like different sizes, and these are the boxes, and you can score with them. I cut it out with my maker, but she assures me that you could use your Explore Air too, because I have one of those also. And so these are all boxes, and this is the hat brim. So she used a solid color. I used this. Hopefully it'll look okay. But I did make sure that I used all the same paper for the brim. And then you've got these like spines that are going to hold the hat up and the boxes up. And this is another part of the structure. And this is part of the structure. And then you've got this is the top of the hat. And I'll put this aside for a minute, because this is like part of my decorating thing that I wanted to do extra, which she didn't have. And then she has you cut out all these little, cauldrons and pumpkins and things that have the numbers on them that you're going to put. And then these little discs are the backing for it. So they kind of go so that you can read the number better, like that. So that's everything that I cut out that came with her kit. And then I cut out some flowers because I wanted to do some extra to the hat. Because I was trying to just use paper, and I might be able to stick to that. But I also know that I like mixed media, and so I like to add things to my crafts that way. And then the last thing she did was she had you buy a magnetic sheet, and these are the little things that we cut out of the magnetic sheet to hold the little boxes in place. I couldn't find that at my craft store, so I had to buy the sheet of 10 business cards, magnetic business cards. So hopefully that will work too. All right, so, and she says that all you need to put this together, I hope this is true, is some tape and some tacky glue. And she was using tacky glue with a really narrow tip on it, which I don't own one of those, and maybe I will wish I had. So the first thing she says that you do is you're going to fold the spines. So I made these spines, and the score line is right there, and I'm going to fold all the spines together and line them up so that the little like slots are there. So I'm supposed to do that, and then I'm going to add some glue. We'll see how good my glue works. There you go. I didn't quite get it ready. So what are you guys working on? Are you guys working on it? Or are you like just catching this and kind of watching at your desk? I know that depending on your where you are at in the country or in the world, you can be all kinds of different times. So what are you guys up to? I hope you're doing something crafty for yourselves. I was realizing that this will probably be the last fall craft I'll do, most likely. I don't know about you guys, but I'm about ready to get started on Christmas stuff. Are you guys ready for that too? I know that one of the cooler things that I do every single year, which is just a ton of work but also really fun, is I do the 12 Days of Christmas Blog Hop. And in case you don't know what that is, it's where other DIY bloggers, a bunch of you, get together and you all do your take on a project. And then you can come to my site and see that day what my take is on the project. And then you'll be able to see what everybody else did too by clicking the links and seeing what other things they did. So like if we're doing a ornament, you'll be able to first see my ornament, and then you can click on and see ornaments that everybody else did. So pretty cool, I think. And every single year I've done it, which is where a lot of my cool projects have come from, and I've really been inspired by some of the other stuff I've seen, so that's really exciting to do it that way. This year, I hope this stuff sticks. Please stick. This year, I've decided to, I kind of do a theme every year so that if you want to do the whole, all of them, it's the 13 days of Christmas, 12 days of Christmas, sorry, 13 is Halloween. The 12 days of Christmas, and every year I kind of do a theme in case you want to do all the crafts, that everything would kind of go together, which I think is kind of handy. This year I'm going to do plaid is my theme. So everything, the wreaths and the ornaments and everything are going to be, they're going to be plaid based. So see how that goes. I'm not doing all 12 days only because I'm not, a lot of the women are like mommy bloggers, and so they do crafts and they do you know, stuff about kids, and they do stuff about food. They do a lot of food, entertaining kind of things. And I don't do too much of that. I do party decorations, some party decorations, but I'm not really a food blogger, so I will not be participating in those, but I will have links in the emails that week. So if you like to get some party food and things like that, or I don't do a lot of kids crafts. I'm more about crafting with you guys. I do crafts with some kids here in my hometown once in a while, but for the most part, I try to focus on crafts that we're going to do as adult women, so something that really will appeal to you as a grown-up. So you won't see me doing a lot of cutesy things. I think it's more fun for an adult to have like your project turn out to be something that you could display proudly and be, you know, like this is better than something I could have bought at the store. So I don't do a lot of the kiddie things. So anyway, that's coming up. The kickoff post will start on November 8th. And so you'll be able to see that. And of course, if you're on my email list, which I hope you are, and check it out, I will make sure that you know what's going on with that, and that you will have links to all the free stuff that's going to go along with that. There's one day when it's just free Christmas printables. I mean, how cool is that going to be? I'm hoping there's going to be like a lot of tags and Christmas cards and things that we can do, because I think that will be so cool. Hey, Nicole. Charmaine, you're doing oven mitts, kitchen towels. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Will you please post that? I've been thinking about that. I've been really wanting, I bought a bunch of, you guys probably know this, but I bought a bunch of fall dish towels, and I wanted to decorate them, but I kind of got a little stumped as to what I wanted to do. So I'd love to see yours. I'd love to get some ideas on what to do with it. Are you doing iron-ons? I'm curious. When you get a place you can stop, answer me and let me know if you're doing some iron-on decorating of your mitts, or if you're sewing them, or how you're doing them. Because I am excited to see that. So super cool. I think that to me is like the ideal Christmas gift for women, because I don't know about you guys, but well, here's a big kind of secret, I guess. This weekend, my husband is taking me out because we will have been married 29 years. And yes, we're still happy, in case you're wondering. Quite happy in my marriage. And so I will tell you that I would love it if people would give me dish towels and oven mitts and things like that for Christmas, because none of my stuff's 29 years old, but I have stuff from when we were first married. Some of my some of my things that I don't use too often. I've had them for like 29 years. And, you know, I think that if you've been married any time at all, you could use new stuff for your kitchen, especially dish towels and oven mitts. And you can use like new sheets and things like that. Okay, I am not impressed with how these are staying down, so I'm going to put them over here underneath a book. So as I get them done, I'm gonna flatten them with my book over here so that they're getting a little pressure on them. Okay, so everything's iron on, Charmaine? Oh, that's cool. Okay, please, please, please post them in the group when you get done. I'm super excited. I saw some cute ones on Pinterest, but I don't know. I bet yours are better. I will bet they are better. Because if you're a regular crafter, they're going to be better. Oh, shoot. Can't seem to get my glue to come out ever. That's so funny. Anyway, I think you're brilliant to make oven mitts and dish towels and things like that because people can really, really use them. I think it's a great gift idea. The other thing I always like, did you guys ever see that SNL skit about giving the candle? It had Emma Stone in it, and it was like hilarious. It was kind of talking about what a crappy gift candles are, which kind of made me laugh because I'm like, I actually like candles. Like, you know, I've got boys, I get funky smells. I kind of really like having candles, and I light them a lot, and I go through a bunch of them. So I didn't think it was that bad of a deal. How goes? All right, so my spines are now glued together. And according to her, the next thing I have to glue is my hat brim. So now we're going to see if my using a pattern paper was brilliant or stupid. So these are supposed to go together somehow. Not entirely sure how. I guess like this. So these are supposed to glue together. I'm curious what these little tabbies are. Not really sure. Anyway, I guess I'm just going to line up, and so the only thing I am doing, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I am doing leaving the little lines because it seems like that's important. So, okay. Let's see how brilliant I am here. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I'm feeling a little anxiety from having to place things perfectly. Ooh. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Looks like hopefully I am doing this right. I don't know for sure. Okay, she says this will give it a nice solid base, so I'm just going to hope that that is truth. Okay. Got my tacky glue on there. I'm lining this up. Oops. Okay. All right, I have that one lined up. I've got some glue there that looks like it shouldn't go there. I don't know. All right, and then that's 1 and 2, and this is 3. So now it looks like, okay, like that it looks like. So yes. Okay. Oh my gosh, listening to Kenny Loggins makes me sound so old. I don't know why. I just told Alexa to put something on, but what I got. Okay. And of course, I'm like placing a puzzle here. Honestly, it's not fitting as well as I would have thought it would. I don't know. It's usually so precise when it cuts. I don't know. We shall see if it works or not. I think it'll be really cute if I can get it to work. Ooh. Obviously, I need to get some new tacky glue. Mine's like gooey. I didn't realize that it was in such bad shape. Okay. I don't know. I feel like if I get it where it needs to go on one side, it's popping up on the other. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. All right, we're just gonna go with that, I guess. Okay, so, oh, it doesn't look too bad. I guess it doesn't look too bad. Okay. All right, so the next thing it says you're gonna do is something that is probably beyond my ability to do, but we're gonna try. I've got my spines now. And Angela, hello, welcome. Every once in a while I do look at my computer screen so I can see who's there. Okay, so I have this, and according to her, you're just gonna slide these spines in those places. And she says that it's completely doable but difficult, so I may struggle. All right, so I got my spines up, and she says then it's easiest if you put this little octagon that's gonna help with the spines on at the same time. So I'm just, if you can see that, I'm just placing it in the slots. See how good I am. I don't know that I'm that good. Okay, those two, and then, oh, I gotta get my other octagon piece, and I'm going to put it right here. Let's see if it kind of sort of holds together, kind of. Oh boy. This may be one of those you need 4 arms things. Not sure. Not sure how I feel about this one. Okay. We need octopus arms for crafting sometimes, don't we, ladies? Okay. So now she did say to use, so I bought the patterned paper and at Michael's, which is what she said she used. And she says that it will be more stable than you think, but right now it feels kind of not very stable. We'll see. And now I'm kind of wishing I've done these like 4 colors that are purpley colored, but then I did 2 greens, and now I'm wondering. Okay. Oh, no, don't fall, dang it. Oh, it's that I need octagon hand or octopus hands, girls. It didn't work at all. Okay, we're back to putting it back together. Hopefully, I'm hoping once I get this spine on, that maybe it will start to feel a little more stable. We'll see. Okay. Crazy thing to me is that Jennifer designs these, and I realize that decorating things is more what I enjoy doing in crafting. And I love my Cricut for many things. You guys can let me know how you feel about this, but I love my Cricut for many things, but I find that I am drawn to certain things, and other things just seem like something that I just do not want to do at all. I guess it's sort of doing okay here. one of the things that I absolutely love using the Cricut to do mixed media projects. I'm sad my brim isn't as cute as I was hoping. I like to do mixed media projects, and this is like a new one for me. I've never tried like a 3D project before. Maybe I will like them. We'll see. And I like to do signs, and I like to do iron-on stuff, that kind of thing. Nicole, I know, loves to do her tumblers, her very cute tumblers, and I know that everyone has something they like. I like this stuff, but I realize I don't like making cards. I know people do, but I don't. Okay, so this is not on the Cricut. You guys know I love to decorate cards with clip art, but I don't like doing the Cricut. Okay, so this, supposedly this brim thing is supposed to go down over the top to give it a little more stability and look like the brim of the hat. So I guess it kind of does. It's kind of looking right. Okay. All right, we're doing pretty good. I can't believe I'm already halfway through my time with you guys. What happens? I get with you girls and I just want to be there for like forever. Okay, so she says to take your tape and like gently like tip it up and then tape your brim together because it will be more stable and look prettier. So my brim isn't matching up as well as I kind of hoped, but I'm thinking that I might have to add some ribbon or something to kind of cover those, because that's just me. I feel like it would be helpful. Okay, now when I did that, it kind of oddly, well, I guess that's right. Okay, so I'm just kind of lifting up the tape and like laying it back down after I put the tape on it. I feel like it's like laying flatter when I do that. So while she tipped hers up, I think what I'm going to do differently is I'm going to like lay the tape in between the two things and then just lay the brim down on top of the tape, because that seems to be keeping the brim flat. Otherwise it was kind of bowing a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just putting it underneath this. So you guys remember the sign I did last week? It's been so fun. I've had so many compliments on it. It's been awesome. People think that is really cool. So I'm definitely going to, in the 12 days of Christmas, I'm definitely going to do some like 3D signs, and I'm going to make sure that you guys have everything you need to do them in the freebie library. So you'll be able to do those. See, this one didn't come together super well, and that's probably like gluer error, which would be me because I'm the gluer. But anyway, okay, that's going to definitely need some like ribbon or something, a flower right there. Okay, well, I mean, she said it's pretty stable, and it kind of is. It's kind of stable. It's cute. I'm going to tip it up a little bit so you can kind of see, like, there's these little slots right there for where you put in the little boxes. Okay, so one of the things that she did say, so this is the top, and this is going to be like your last one, your day number 13. So it's 13-day countdown to Halloween. And so I'm just going to glue that, and then that one goes just right up here on top. So that's the idea behind the hat. So I'll get that one. I think I'm going to wait to glue that, so I want to decorate a little bit. All right, so I'm going to set my hat to the side a little bit, and then I'm going to, I thought about making, like, folding all the boxes, but I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put the numbers on the boxes, because I'm not a perfect crafter, like a perfectionist crafter. And so I think what I want to do is, she just taped hers on in case you wanted like different treats on different days, but I don't even know that I'm going to fill it with treats. So I think I'm just going to glue these on before I fold them really quick. And I don't care what order they're in, because do I care? I don't think I care. Should I care? I don't know. Vicky, hello, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so I am going to, I think I'm just gonna like go for it. I guess I could do, so the boxes are these are the bigger ones, and then the smaller boxes are like this size. So that's like the kind of difference in them. And I'm assuming the smaller boxes go in the second layer, and then the bigger boxes go in the bottom. So I guess I'll do bottom ones. I'll do, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 on each side. So I'll do 1 through 6. See how I do here. So many papers for this project. It's giving me a little bit of anxiety. I won't lie to you. I'm kind of shaky because I'm like, man, there's a lot of like pieces. What if I'm missing pieces? What if I can't pick up pieces, which is what I'm doing with it right now. Okay. Okay. Deep breaths, deep breaths. So many pieces. It's making me a little like shaky. All right. So 1. I'm assuming that's a 1. It's either that or a stabby sword. I'm not really sure which way it is. So I really need to buy some new tacky glue, girls. I think I'm going to buy one like she had with the little narrow tip. That was pretty cool. Do you guys have those? Cool. Okay. My friend who's a teacher says you should do dots of glue, that that's the best way to do it. Okay. All right. There is 1. Isn't this the coolest paper? I loved this one. I think it was like supposed to be like washi tape paper, but oh, so cute. I love it. Okay. I just need anything under 6, right? I'm going for, oh, that's a 9. Okay. That doesn't work. 11, 7, 3. I found a 3. Okay. Honestly, this glue is going to drive me crazy. If I wasn't live, I would go buy some glue before I would deal with this any longer. All right. Oh, nice. Do you guys have like big craft plans for Christmas? Like, have you already got your projects together? I had last year, this is so funny. Last year, I really, really wanted to do these like topiaries for my table. And I wanted to do it really bad. So, you know how everyone has their Black Fridays, right? They have all the Black Friday sales. And so on Thanksgiving night, as we're all just sitting around hanging out, I got on there and I found that Joann's and Michael's were both having these deals, like if you got everything shipped to you, you got better deals on it and everything. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. I am going to ship these, all this stuff that I need to do these cool topiaries. I'm going to buy everything. It's a great doorbuster price. It's going to be perfect. I'm so excited about it. So I ordered everything and I had everything shipped to me. And you know, it was Black Friday when I ordered it, and there was a lot going on, and I was pretty far into the 12 days of Christmas that we were talking about earlier, and so I made a lot of crafts at that point in time. And when I finally got this box, I just put it in the guest room and just like let it sit there, thinking, okay, well, when I'm ready, I'm going to do these topiaries. And I just lost all enthusiasm for it. It was crazy to me. Like I was so excited about it, and then I just lost all enthusiasm for that project. And so really funny, but it's just still sitting there. And I need to get back at it. Any of you guys had that experience before? You think you're going to do one thing crafting, and then you realize you're not. Is this a small box? I'm going to make sure I'm only doing my big boxes right now. These are all small boxes, I think. Yep, those are the small ones. Here's another big one. That one's a small one. And this one I think is a small one too. Okay. Those are small ones, and these are the big ones. So I'm hoping that I don't do that to myself this year, because I have done that for sure. Where you get really excited about something, and then the next thing you know, you're just not that excited about it. All right, how do I have 1, 5, 3? Where's my 2? Come on. 7, 9, 11, 12, 2. Oh, 2 looks like that. Okay. You're going to go on that one. I like you better there. So I'm hoping that this year the things that I pick, I'll have you know that I am actually not a procrastinator. Like procrastination isn't a big thing for me. I usually make my to-do list and I kind of knock it out, and I'm pretty good at it. So you'd think with the 12 days of Christmas, where we all know what our project theme is, if it's going to be like a wreath or an advent calendar or an ornament or whatever, we all know what they are. And so every single year I have this thing where I'm like, I'm just going to plan to do this early. I'm going to plan out all of my craft ideas, and I have this notebook, and I like draw out my plans and my ideas for each of the things, and I think I have it all down. And I will tell you, I don't know what it is about me. I'm broken in some way, but every single time I do that, I then, for some stupid reason, change them all right before, and I do totally different projects. So I like have this notebook that's just filled with all these Christmas project ideas that I never actually do. And I don't know why I do that. I think for those of us that crafting really is our therapy, and crafting is the way that we unwind and stuff, that we're filled with ideas, because, you know, that's what makes our hearts sing, is all these creative ideas. And while we know we can't do it all the time, we just can't help ourselves. We're thinking about them all the time, constantly, and just wanting to do stuff all the time. Which, this is an actual project, and my sign was an actual project. But you guys know that sometimes when you come on to these lives, I'm not doing anything pre-planned. Sometimes I have something pre-planned, and I'm really excited to share it with you and do it with you live. But sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have, I just decorate cards, or just something to unwind, something to just relax. Okay, wait. 6, 2, so 1, 2, 3. I'm missing my 4. Okay, where's my 4? All right, I'm gonna set these aside and hope I find my 4 here. So obviously I want to put light and dark is different. So do the 12. So I think it's okay to have like a lot of ideas and not get to them and not feel guilty about it. You know, you just have to do a little something that's creative, and just don't feel bad if you don't get to everything. I really believe that just the coming up with the ideas is therapeutic too. And, you know, sometimes you just have to embrace what it is. I think it's okay to once in a while have your, you know, crafting moment be scrolling Pinterest and creating a new board of ideas and stuff, just as long as that's not the only thing you do. Because I think so many of us are guilty of that, you know, making I don't even need that circle under there. Make it easy on myself. I just think that we're all kind of a little bit guilty of making the Instagram or the Pinterest boards and then never actually doing anything. And I actually had a friend who was like, oh yeah, I never make anything on my board, but I had so much fun because I went through and I reorganized all my boards. And I was like, wow, that's cool. I can't really relate because I want to do this stuff on my boards. If you guys see my boards, though, you know I'll never do all of the things because I have way too many ideas on there. But these are pretty cute, huh? This is another one, like, do I need that under there? I guess it's that weird moon. I guess I probably will. It's more clean. So I think that I'm going to have to hurry to get the boxes in. I think I'll be able to get the boxes in. I don't know if I'll get to the... I'll keep it on, but if you guys have to go, I don't know if I'll get the flowers all made, but I really think that the hat needs a little more decoration on it. But I'll show you. The papers are really pretty. It's just, and there's nothing wrong with simple, but you guys know me. I can't help myself. I have to add a layer every time. I'm just a layer adder. Everything needs to have like 9 layers for me to think it's done. I don't know. It's probably a disease. I probably need to go to a therapist and check that out, except that crafting is my therapy. So I won't be doing that. What is that exactly? Is that an 8? I think that must be the 8. I'm going to go with the 8. Okay. Oh my gosh, this glue is just driving me up a wall. Do any of you guys have glue that you love? Because I'm definitely in the market for a new tacky glue. Something that is not frustrating me would be good. Oh, there's my 4. Yay. Okay, I found my 4. My 4 has to go on the big boy. And I kind of like the sparkles shining through it, so I'm not going to put the backer on it. Not going to do it. Oh my gosh. Honestly, this tacky glue is making me crazy. Oh goodness. Maybe this is just tacky glue and I haven't used it in a while. I'm kind of like a hot glue gun kind of girl. Is this the big one? Yes. All these pieces are making me like really weirdly nervous. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm kind of like, whoop. Okay. I feel like I'm like losing control of all the pieces. I don't know why I feel that way. And I guess I'm trying to imagine like actually designing this cut file. It's kind of crazy to me. It's cool as heck, but wow. Some people, right? They're just so talented. I just love that we can just go grab stuff anytime we want. We can get all these cool things. Okay, there's my 11. Oh, it's dark. It's a bummer. Okay. What if I put the light behind it so you can read it? Don't know. Okay, let's see. I'm still missing one. What? I find my 4 and then I lose my other one. See, I told you all these pieces, they're making me a little crazy. Okay, I don't know where it's gone to, ladies. I'm sure I'll find it at some interval. And I have to use this tacky glue one more time. It's making me crazy. All right. So are any of you girls asking for crafty things for Christmas? Are you guys ready for that? I can't believe that we're about there, but the one thing for me being a Cricut girl, the one thing I've never bought yet is an easy press. So Charmaine, you'll have to let me know if you have an easy press. I like to hear the details on it. Let me know how it is. I don't know. Oh, I remember that 13 is supposed to go, so 13 is supposed to go right here. Like you're supposed to glue the cat there because that's like the secret number 13 prize. It'll be underneath the cap of the hat. So that's what I'm, oh my goodness. Honestly, ladies, buy good glue. This is sucky. And I don't even, it's so thick, I don't even know if it's going to work. Oh, bad craft supplies are no fun. You got to get the good stuff. Okay. All right. So I put my little, there's my little cat. She's here. I'm just going to see if I can get her to tack down. That tacky glue is just scaring me. Okay. Honestly, I hope the boxes give it a little more stability. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Okay. So now I'm going to put the boxes in. I'm going to start with the bottom ones. And these are all just score lined and ready to go. So I'm just going to fold in the score lines. Oh, maybe plug in my hot glue gun because this is making me crazy. I'll be honest, I haven't crafted with tacky glue for a while, which is probably why mine is so bad. But I think I'm just impatient. I like it to just be fast and easy. I don't like to hold stuff. It's probably not a good trait to have. I'm used to, like, you know, hot glue. It's like done instantly, right? Don't have to hold everything and let it, give it a chance to tack in there. I got Frank Sinatra going. The song always makes me think of New Year's Eve. Okay, so, all right. So they just slide in like this, apparently. This will be interesting to see. So Charmaine, you don't have the Cricut press, but you love the fact it's portable. I know. I don't know why of all the Cricut things, that's one of those things I just have never bought. Okay, so these little things are going to thwart me as well because that is just how it is. I'm just going to do one of these on live probably because you girls don't. I always promise you girls that I won't live forever, but so according to her, you want to put the little magnet strip there, and then you want to, you know, find the one that doesn't repel, so that one doesn't repel, and peel it off again because it's going to thwart me. I can't peel stickers, but you guys have seen me peel so many times. You know how bad I am at it. I'm very bad at it. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Maybe I'll get it peeled off. Oh, come on. Honestly, I just cannot pick it up for some reason. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is what she says. So then you let the magnets hang on to each other. And then that's sticky, and then you put it in your slot, and you wait until it's fully into your slot before you push it down. And then you like use a marker or something to like push down the magnet, and I guess the magnet stays there, and then this goes in and hooks to it so it doesn't move around so much. We'll see. I feel like it's moving around a little bit, and I cannot do those on camera. It will make me crazy. But we'll see. I'm just going to finish folding my boxes, and we're going to see if I can get all this done. Last week, I need to start picking less ambitious projects because last week I had to finish off camera too. We ran out of time. And I've got like 3 minutes left. Oh, you girls can tell me if you can do a 2-hour craft, I will do that. I will add 2-hour crafts if you promise to show up. We could do them like on a Friday night or something, like once a month or something. You girls tell me in the comments if that's something that interests you. If I don't hear anything, I'm just going to assume it doesn't, which is fine. No, I'm not sad about that. I understand. But like if you guys want more craft time and you're like these crafternoons are not working, can I call it that? A crafternoon. If they're not working for you, but you're like really crave the live times, you can comment. And even if you're watching this as a replay, you can comment in the group and let me know, because we could definitely add like a Friday night or a Saturday night. I don't know what you girls want for an evening, but you know, like when you're not working and you want to do something a little later or something after the kiddos are in bed, we can do that. I just have to know. You just have to tell me. So anyway, I am not going to get this done in time. I'm not going to get this done in our hour. I do think sometimes we need like 2-hour craftings because we could get a lot more done. I will promise you, I have a birthday party I have to go to this afternoon, but or this evening. But I'm going to work hard to get this done because while I do believe that, you know, some crafts need to take some time. They can't be done overnight. I do want to finish things that I get started as much as I can. So I will finish this up. But darn it, I really wanted this one done so you guys could see it. I will. So all the little boxes will go in, and then the top, I'm going to glue that here in a minute. The top will go on like this on the top once I glue it. And then the whole thing will look like a witch's hat. And then you can put little treats and stickers and things inside the little drawers for the countdown. So far it looks like it's going to be kind of cute. I hope that it all sits a little better once I get all the little boxes in, but it's pretty cute. And the other thing I'm going to do is I just can't help myself. As cute as it is, I think the top needs some flowers and stuff. So I'm probably going to do the flowers. And then I found this scrapbook paper that I had for a while, and I think I'm going to glue some of that on here just to give it a little more dimension. Because, you know, I have to add about 9 more layers before I'm totally happy. But that's what I'm going to finish with it. As soon as I get it done, which will be today, I will finish it today. I will put pictures below in the comments on this live video, which will be in the group, and that's what I'm going to do. So, ladies, thank you for taking the time. I don't care if you watch me or you watch Netflix or whatever, but you should be crafting every single week if this is what makes your heart sing. If crafting just makes you feel better and it releases a lot of the stress in your life like it does for me, then you need to be doing this regularly. And that's why we do this live chat and craft. That's the reason behind it, is so that you have a crafty friend in me and in all of you guys out there. You guys can chat with each other during craft time, but it's so that you have somebody to do this stuff with, so that you'll do it. So that you'll make an appointment with yourself to craft and recognize that it's important to you and do it. I just feel very strongly about that. I don't think one craft is better than another, or one technique is better than another, or one project is better than another. They're all great projects as long as they just make you feel lighter and they just make you feel better about, things that are going on in your life. We need these things. We're creative women, and I'm telling you, our creative hearts can do incredible things out in the world, but we have to exercise those muscles if we hope to do that. So keep coming, keep showing up if you can, keep watching the replays, and keep crafting. And I will see you next Wednesday. Thank you, guys. Hey, don't forget to sign up for our newsletter to get access to our free, huge project library. Tons of craft projects, tutorials, patterns, all for free. And in your first newsletter, you'll get invited to our chat and craft sessions, where we help you get your craft projects started and help you find time to finish them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.